Today, I'm going to tackle a very common question that I get. Hi everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Flat fold boxes, stay tuned. Welcome to my channel, friends. I am so glad that you are here. Thank you so much for choosing to be here, for choosing to give me a portion of your day. I truly appreciate it. Before we hop into today's very quick project, I just want to say thank you to everyone who is supporting my daughter's campaign to help end cancer. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll have the video that I made linked in the description box below so that you can go out and have a look. But whether you've made a donation or you're sharing the site with other people, thank you for everything that you're doing. And if you'd like to make a donation, 100% of your donation will go to the MD Anderson Cancer Center as they continue to do some of the groundbreaking research that they are doing in our efforts to defeat cancer and end it once and for all. My daughter's almost at her goal, but if you'd like to give, it is okay for her to exceed that goal. So even if you see the goal has been met, go ahead and keep giving because every little bit helps. Now, let's switch gears because today we are going to work on a very commonly asked question that I get. And that question is, how do you make flat fold boxes using 8.5 by 11 inch paper? Well, y'all, it is not difficult at all. And I'm going to flip to my overhead camera because I have a very simplified process that I want to share with you in just a minute. But before we do, y'all know what time it is. It's time to make it. All right, flat fold boxes. We all love them. They're not very difficult to make at all, and we don't need to go to the store and buy them for any occasion. We can make them ourselves. And the beauty of a flat fold box is you can make up a whole bunch of these, and you see how they're flat? And you can put them in a storage container and pull them out as you need them. So you can make these for any season, any reason, anyone, and always have a box available when you need it. When I show you the technique, you'll be able to take that technique and tweak it to the various sizes that you might need. I can't address all sizes in this video, but I will show you the process. So right here we have two flat fold boxes and we have two different sizes. We have this one, when we put it together, it's going to end up being 6 by 4.5 and 2 inches deep. So this makes this a great size for those A2 size cards. Then we have a larger box that when finished is 7 by 5 by 1.5. And you can see how easily these went together. And all I have to do is open the top and the bottom, and this is ready to go flat again. So easy peasy, very useful craft. I am going to show you how easy it is right now. So what I have are two pieces of 8.5 by 11 paper. Now I'm using two pieces and I'll show you the very simplified method for joining these two pieces to get a box. So to keep it very, very simple, we're going to go ahead and score these boxes the same. So on the 8.5 inch side, we're going to score at 2. Rotate it to the opposite 8.5 inch side and score at 2. Then on the 11 inch side, we're going to score at 1.5 and at 2.5. Let's rotate it to the opposite 11 inch side and score at 1.5 and at 2.5. Now we're going to do the exact same thing on this one because I want to keep this as simple as possible. So on the 8.5 inch side, let's score at 2, rotate it to the opposite 8.5 inch side and score at 2, turn it to the 11 inch side, score at 1/2 inch and at 2.5. Flip it to the opposite 11 inch side and do the same thing. Score at 1/2 inch and at 2.5. And so now we're just going to fold and burnish all of our score marks. And the paper that I'm using is the free with purchase paper. When you make a purchase from my youngest daughter's website during the month of August, you will receive a 4-pack of paper. And this is one of the designs in that pack. This design is there, this design is there, and then there's a 4th design that's there. So you'll receive one of each. So I am going to do this with this one, and I want to be very clear that you don't have to have any of the papers that I'm using to do any of the crafts that I make. You have papers that you've chosen for a reason that you like. Go ahead and use those papers. Now we have 2 pieces with identical scores. I'm just going to move this one out of the way while we focus on this one. So what we're going to be doing is we will have 1 score mark, 2 score marks, and we are going to go to the 2nd score mark. Let me take my pen, and we're going to go to the 2nd score mark on this piece here. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to angle on both sides of the score mark to remove this triangle. So let's angle on both sides of the score mark to remove that triangle. Then I'm just going to reduce these in size, going all the way around. And then here on the ends, I'm just going to angle in like this. So if you're crafting along with me, your piece should look like this. So now we're going to take some tape, and we are going to add tape to these pieces here. And the only reason I'm using this tape runner is because I bought it, but I absolutely am not a fan at all. Your experience with this might be different, but this has been my experience that these do not flow well for me. The stick of the tape is excellent, but they simply don't flow well enough for me. So it's not a tape runner that you'll see me recommending. It's just one that I'm using because I happened to buy these as I was trying new tape runners. So your piece is going to look like this. So I'm going to take this and set it to the side, because now I'm going to make those marks again, because we're going to go up 1 score mark, 2 score marks, and I'll just go ahead and put it there so that you can see there's a score mark there and a score mark there. 1 score mark, 2 score marks. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go up to the intersection of the score marks, and we're going to cut straight down, not angling this time. And then we're going to cut across, because we are removing the 4 corner pieces. So just go up to that 2nd score mark, drag straight down, and let's remove the 4 corner pieces. And so now we have our piece that looks like this, and we have the piece that looks like this. We're going to be joining the 2 pieces together, and I am going to join mine together using glue. You can use tape if you like. So the way that we're going to put this together is this piece here will be on the inside, and we'll take this piece here and put it on the outside. So again, we just take our two pieces. The piece that has the flaps, that's going to be the piece that will go on top. So here is this piece. We're going to take this piece and just put it on like this. This is how we create our flat fold box. So we're just going to take some glue, put it on like this. Then I can take this piece and just match it, going all the way to the edge and making sure that my score marks match as I go around. You see how that score mark is even with that one? And I'm here at the edge here. So now I can take this and we'll do the same thing on this side. So I'm going to take my glue, place my glue on like this. And so now we can take it and join it together with this piece, making sure that those score marks are even going around. And now I'll take my scissors and I'm just going to round the corners a little bit here on this little piece that folds. And now I can take this, we can tuck it in, getting that nice and tight. Take this, we can tuck it in nice and tight. And there we have a very beautiful box made using 8.5 by 11-inch papers. When finished, it is going to measure 4.5 by 6 and 2 inches deep. Y'all, this is a very nice size box. And like I said, we can make these ahead of time, flatten them, and then just store them in a nice container. So whenever you need a box, go to your box container, pull them out, and you'll be able to, in no time, put some fuzzy socks in this box and give it as a gift. So y'all, I hope that you've enjoyed this super simple way of taking 8.5 by 11-inch papers and making a box. So if you have liked this video, and I certainly hope that you have, please hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, all day, every day, this is what we do. So if you'd like to subscribe, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell so that you'll know when I upload a new video. As always, my friends, please be safe, be kind, and be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.